Good morning, Lucky. It is good to see you again. Up and about. Did you rest well? Yes. I know I am almost always up before you. It is habit. I'm very happy to see you up and about, though. Yes, well. You've needed the rest, and this is like, I would say, about one of the first nights I remember you getting a full night of sleep without speaking in your sleep or waking suddenly in the night. Yes, I know. My cabin is small, and our beds are not far from each other. I hear you when you wake like that. There's an aura or an air of some kind of effect it has on you whenever you are in nightmare, and I wake hearing it, feeling it. But I digress. It is a big day for us. You're finally out of your sling and off your crutches. The arms should still be a little bit weak, but I think you'll be able to manage now. Yes, well, I'm very happy that you've recovered so quickly. You've done a remarkable job. Please, there's no need for flattery. You've done a great job taking your medicine and resting when you need to. Yes, I've actually had lots of practice with this. Before leaving here, I was a healer of sorts. And well, there was many a time where there were soldiers or other men who refused to actually take care of themselves or thought ruling by their feelings was better than the advice of a medical professional. Well, it is very appreciated, so thank you. Now, we have a big day. Yes, yes. We are coming up on harvest. And, well, I figured it'd be a good chance to give you some exercise, get some muscle retention back, and also practice on riding a dewback. It is how we will get back into the town. That is a few days' journey by foot, but only about most of a sun when it comes by dewback. After all, you will probably need to return to your unit, no? The 327th, if I remember correct? Ah, the Star Corps. That is a lot easier to remember. Wonderful. Let's get outside and get to harvesting, okay? I'd prefer to grab things before high noon rises and the sun becomes rather difficult with us. Come on. I'll give you a hand as things go. You are a natural at this. You say that you've never worked a farm before? Well, after the smallest bit of introduction and a few bits of advice, and suddenly you are nailing it. It's quite impressive, actually. Ah, training as a soldier. I suppose that makes sense in a way. I give you instructions, you follow them to the letter, and above and beyond what is needed. How does the leg feel? Good, good. The arm? It's to be expected to be sore for the next few days. It's going to be a bit difficult. It's been in a sling for over a month, and now, well, returning back to normal, it's going to take a bit for the muscles to understand how to move again. Atrophy and all that. But so long as you keep working them, much like workouts, it is good. There is the, what is the term? Physical therapy that we used to do before Bacta injections were more common. Well, prior to that was Koto, but Koto, it didn't have the features of helping with muscle growth. It would only repair damages, not lingering deterioration. Yes. Well. Alright, we have a bit more to go. Lucky, come here. There's no need to run, it's okay. Take your time and walk. Make sure your feet are steady. I don't want you tripping and falling. No. I grabbed some lunch from inside, and I thought it would be a good idea to sit on the porch and have a moment after grabbing all the harvest. Yes. Yes, a little treat for doing such a wonderful job. Besides, sometimes it's nice to treat myself too. Did you ever think of that? You are not always on my mind. Wonderful. I hope it stands up to the standards of Camino and the other meals that you would have prepared back at home. I'm sorry, what? You primarily ate rations even when you lived on Camino? Oh, God. No. It is nothing bad. My best friend gave me trouble all the time about being a food snob, as she called it. Yes. I love to cook. It's one of my great passions, and to hear that somebody subsisted primarily off of food that is there to sustain and not enjoy is... It is not good, and I cannot allow you to simply just subsist off of rations while you are here with me. I know primarily we've been having mostly stews, and that is because my reserves were running low. After harvest and after we head to the market, well, in town there is a great place that even makes mantel mix. Very, very good. Wonderful snack. Yes, it's loadedly sweet, but it's also very salty, and I quite love it. It is a guilty pleasure of mine. Have you had it? Once, okay. Good. If you said no, I was going to go ballistic. Yes. Well, please eat. And in a few minutes we will get started on training how to ride. Have you ridden before on a dewback? Or any other animal? You're familiar with flying speeders and walkers. Were you part of a walker division? Interesting. No, I mostly know from what I remember on Ryloth. Huh? No, Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. Yes, I know I'm knowledgeable about clones sometimes. It's... Regardless, you've ridden on machines but not animals. It is a lot different. A machine will do exactly as you command it, with inputs, controls. However it be, it does not think and act on its own, and of course an animal will. You need to do your best instead of commanding it and trying to use it as an extension of you and instead guide it. It is a creature that knows this land. It knows what to do. And it knows how to move carefully. If it gives you resistance, it is trying to tell you something. Either it doesn't like you, or that there is a danger. And you should always listen to it. If it's the former, do your best to calm it. Let it get comfortable with you. Let it understand that you mean it no harm and that you're not going to be an issue for them. Build that bond and build that trust. And we're going to do that today for now. What does that look like? You're going to go into the pens. You're going to approach one of them. The one with the little chip off of its tail. Do you see it? Right over there? Yes. Her name is Shanti. Shanti is... She's a bit much sometimes, but she has a good heart. You're going to go to her, slowly, with one extended hand, and just let her smell you. If you're lucky, she'll even rub her nose into your hand, and you can pet her. Just get her used to your scent, get her used to seeing you as a person. And do it 2, 3 times a day. Yes. 1, it is an excuse for you to get up and move, which is always good now. And 2, the more she sees you, the more she will begin to trust you. And once she finally does, she will feel comfortable with you on her back. And then we will get to riding training. Why do you need to build this bond? It is... If you simply run up to Shanti and jump on her back, on the rare chance that she would even let you ride her, which is saying a lot, she would not listen to you. She does not trust you. If you were out on a mission with your brothers, and a random person in what is enemy territory tells you that they know exactly how to help you get some sort of advantage, and refuse to elaborate beyond trust me and follow me, would you? Exactly. Only if you are desperate, and even then, probably not trust. Shanti is the same way. There are many beasts out here. We need to be careful. And because of that, she needs to trust you that you are not going to lead her into a trap, into a beast nest, and get her killed. Okay? Good. Now, I made sandwiches. Yes, not a bowl of stew this time. Try it out. Here. Oh, good. In truth, I don't know what your palate is like, so I was a bit nervous that it would be too strong or too different for what you normally like, but I am so glad to hear that. What's that? I suppose so. Well, I'm not often one who likes to talk about my past. And yes, I do know a lot about you now, but you know so very little of me. I had hoped that simply taking care of you like this was enough for you to earn my trust, but... Thank you. It is nice to know that you do trust me at least. I have a history I prefer not to go into, okay? It is not a pleasant story. And in truth, there is a reason I am here alone. I did it by choice, not out of circumstance. But let us just say that I am supposed to be here. Thank you for respecting this. I know it's not easy, as somebody who asks so many questions, but... Maybe there will come a time, but in truth, you're leaving soon. Well, I've grown fond of you. Yes, you have been nice company. It was nice, but I knew it was not meant to last. Regardless, eat. Next few days are going to be big for us, okay? So gather your strength. And we'll talk more soon, okay? Good. Thank you, Lucky. Hi there. Thank you so much for tuning in to part 3 of Healing a Injured Clone. If you like that and you'd like to see more, there's 2 more episodes previously on my channel, and there's a few other different types of dramas or comfort audios that I offer here. If you'd like to see more, I'd appreciate either subscribing and leaving a comment down below. I love hearing from you all. And if you'd like to see something akin to adult content or some more private things, you can head on over to my Patreon over in the link in the description. Thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful night, afternoon, or morning.